Okay, hi friends. So, really quick, I don't want to take too much time. I just wanted to come here and give you a quick vision on my heart and also what God has been doing in the last years and sharing a little bit more about why I am still doing BSSM and why I'm in second year and just needing your support. So, please listen all the way through. If not, you can go ahead and read the email below that explains a quick breakdown of why I'm here. But thank you so much, first of all, to those of you who have generously given to my journey here in Reading. I had originally moved for business that ended up crashing and burning, both in the business for me, not the actual business. They're doing great and they're thriving, and God bless them, and so excited for what they're doing, but also the relationship aspect of it as well. Trusted friends, and so it's just been really tough navigating that process and healing from that journey. I had no doubt in my mind that God had asked me to be here and has asked me to stay and continue this journey. And I just want to let you know that nothing is wasted from the Lord. Everything He has done out here has prepared me for what He's asking me to do. I've made some amazing connections. I don't regret for a moment the risks that God has put me on and has journeyed with me. I'm sorry, I've got notifications. Let me turn that off before it gets another one. And so, let me do that again. I might have to cut that part out. If not, I'm sorry that you're watching this messy video. But it's the real and the vulnerable. And so, yeah, I've just been learning. I kind of feel like these last 2 years have been the most amazing journey. Part of being a student is to just learning the attributes of God through the supernatural and learning those impartations and the power that we carry as a church, as individuals, as God image bearers, as He created us. And I'm preaching to myself. I'm sorry, I get super emotional just because I'm sharing. It's so vulnerable to be in this place. I don't like asking for money. It's not how I was raised. I was raised to work hard for what I have. And I was just on a meeting with one of my pastors, and just him sharing the heart of who God is to him as a friend, and also, the dynamic of risk and reward and what that looks like, especially because I'm such a risk taker in the kingdom. And wanting to see that fruit, because I've been planting seeds in this past season. And I just feel like this year is such a launching year for me. God has connected me to some amazing people. I still have a heart for worship. I still have a heart for youth, working with, but I feel like God has just been refining that. He's been closing in on that heart for people, especially in this crazy time, us being able to find this closeness and see the Lord for who He is, and humanity, and have such a compassion and empathy for people who even you may see as corrupt, you may see as unreachable, as unteachable, as any, and so I feel like God has just been refining that aspect for humanity, for me at least, and wanting to share that with people and with this next generation. And I feel so called to still work with inner city youth in LA. And yes, I just want to ask you to be praying for me. I've been praying it for about 2 years. Being here in California, and not thinking that I would be here and stay here. I've never in my entire life have I imagined moving. I thought moving to Denver was the final move for me. I thought it was my dream job. I thought that that's what God had planned for me. It's what He prepared me for. And God has just been revealing and so gracious on this journey ahead about what He has for me, and why He's created me the way that He's created me, why I receive the way I receive, why I hear the way I hear, and why I'm the way that I am. And to be honest, I was kind of off social media for the last couple of years. I kind of, in just this last couple months in this summer, I've been really just kind of I feel like I am myself again. It kind of feels like it was a sabbatical that was needed, from pushing so hard. I don't believe in burnout. I think it's not in the Bible anywhere. And that's just my personal opinion. According to the gospel, like I feel like God just repositions me and repositions the body to prioritize what he's asking of us. And so for me, it felt like taking a step back from full-time ministry, from traveling so much, from missionary work, from all sorts of fun things that I've been able to be a part of, and that is in my DNA, that is my desire, my passion to lead the church, to lead outreach, to lead worship, to speak into youth. And there's so many dreams that have just taken part and taken root. And so excuse me. If you watch this, you're a true friend, you're a true supporter. I'm just kidding. Or if you read the email in its entirety. But I just wanted to share that it hasn't been easy, but and the Bible tells us that, like, for me, like, I live my life in a way that, yes, God has graced me with so many opportunities, but I really feel like he's grounding me in this season, and I really feel like 2020 has really pushed perspective in the way that, like, yes, I'm okay that I've been a risk taker. Yes, I'm okay that I'm in the place where I am financially. I'm content. I am filled with what God has been doing and speaking in me. And I know that he is going to break through in so many ways, because you know what? I still have my small business. I still have the new business I currently am doing with Monate. And so my old business is photography, but I just laid that down for a season, and I just asked Lord what he wants me to do with that. And then also finishing ministry school and wanting to step into full-time outreach, / being part of wherever he's calling me to. And I really feel like those are the points that he's connected me to. Right now, I still get the opportunity to minister to youth. I still get the opportunity to minister to the world through Zoom, which technology is amazing, and give prophetically encouraging words for people, students, and also, being able to volunteer and step in, and I'm not very public about it, but that's okay. Like, I don't need to know. Everyone doesn't need to know what I'm doing. Like, God needs to know what I'm doing, and I just need to be willing and able to follow his voice. And so that's what I've been doing here. And honestly, I think I don't think he did. I know that he broke off some religious mindsets of what the church should look like in my heart, and what I've seen in the church, and where I really feel, to be such a bridge builder from the world to the church, and break off poverty in this nation, because I believe that America is wealthy enough that there should not be welfare, and that people should be thriving in America and even in the third world. And some third worlds, economies are doing better, and I really feel like we can be part of that movement, and I want to be part of that movement. I am a reformer, I'm an advocate, I'm a humanitarian, and I'm gonna push and be a voice for those people who don't have one, and also be a strategist, because I was built to start ideas, to push them, and then to believe in people to grow. And so all that to say that I know who I am, and I know what God has called me to, and I know that he's going to provide in supernatural ways and miraculous ways, and working hard right now to sustain that, and have been looking into having those 3 mainstream income until I'm done with school. I'm praying that in this next year it'll explode and continue to just be able to support myself from now on. And so thank you so much for watching this. Thank you for being a part of this journey, and I hope that makes sense. And so what I'm asking of you and your family is to just pray for me, first of all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your encouraging words. Thank you for those of you who actually reach out. And if you don't have time, that's okay. But if you want to know more, please message me. I would love to share my story. I would love to pour into you. I would love to be your cheerleader on this side and know what's going on. And my heart is relationship first, before anything else, and with the Lord, and with people, because that's how I am wired. But God has been teaching me so many things, and I'm just blown away. I've learned things from the last seasons that I've been in, and teams that I've been part of, and I know that it was the Lord calling me out here, and so walking me through just amazing things and repositioning myself for this time. um, because we are in some amazing times. It is hard, it is crazy. And how do I carry so much joy? It's because God, is because what He's been doing in my life. And look at me, I'm so tired. Sorry, I was just crying just with being with the Lord. And so thank you for listening to this, but I am asking for your prayers. I'm asking for your support. I'm still about halfway to my deadline for school, and would love just support, in that. And so if you feel led to give, I mean, even if it's $5 this month, um, or if anything that you feel like led to give, I would truly appreciate it. And know that I am working very hard behind the scenes, to have these two businesses completely successful by next year. And then working on with some outreach ministry opportunities, working with inner city youth, and sex trafficking victims, and learning that side of things of like inner healing, how to walk people, how to mentor through that, because it takes a certain, sort of heart and personality to be able to listen to those stories, but also be able to encourage people to step into who they are, um, and walking them through those healing processes biblically, and practically, and giving them tools, giving women and men tools, and then in inner city youth, giving them tools to succeed in life and to push them to their fullest potential. And that is my heart, has been my heart, and God has guided me through this journey, and everything that He has put me through. I've been so blessed and gracious to be able to travel so much. And it's been hard, being away from family, but I know what God has called me to. And so I know that this last couple of businesses, being able to work from home, has allowed me to travel so much and make my own schedule. And I also have a part-time job that helps pay the bills, and it helps maintain where I am right now. And so just know that I am working super hard for this, and behind the scenes, and that I'm not, taking it lightly if people do give. And so, yeah, if you want to partner with me, I would so appreciate it. If you want to know more, ask me questions, I'm available. I would love to set up a chat. I know that it's been, a long time since I've talked to so many of you, but yeah, I'm here and I'm available. And if you need prayer, if you need support in any way, I would love to. I'm also a connector, and so I know people and know people who know people, and I'm so like jumbly with words. Sorry, been given the ability to, connect people together and have some testimonies from that too. And so here, shoot me an email, shoot me a text if you have my number, DM me on Instagram, or message me on Facebook. Have all the social media, staying up to date, staying relevant, because I know how important it is to be a light, on all platforms, regardless if it's tied to leadership title, or if it's not, because I'm not tied to it. I'm learning to lead from behind and serve, humbly in this place, in this waiting season. And so thank you so much for everybody who watched this video, and if you didn't get to all of it, it's okay. I'm trying to keep them 15 minutes or shorter, but anyway, I am super fortunate to be here. I'm super fortunate to be alive. I am so thankful. God willing, all of these things will come to happen. God first. I just want you to know that, I don't take anything lightly. I've been praying through everything and asking the Lord for wisdom and strength and courage to do what I've been called to do. And so so thank you so much, and I hope to hear from some of you, and if not, you can email me back. If you have questions, please message me. I think missions this year is also going to look a little different, but I'm very excited, and being able to minister to people through technology has been a highlight, and being able to spend time with the Lord, and focus on the things that He's asking me to do, and refine those areas of my life where I know that I'm going to need strength later on. And so thank you so much again. Love you. Please, I'll put the link in this email. So love you.